That's good. The bite. Oh, you still got some? All right. Okay. All right, then. What's up? Wheeler. What's up, everybody? What are you doing? Oh, shh. Boo. Who's this dweeb ass? Oh.
I don't like fat.
Huh?
What's fat?
That piece ain't. Ah. What am I eating? Steak. Steak. Give that piece to me. Never settle. What's up? Calvin, what's up?
Here. Daddy. Say ah.
That was the closet. Shut up, Colt.
Yeah. Let me shut up.
Colt's the one that's neighbors with him. They're probably hanging out right now. What's up, Crunchy? Henry! I was calling you Colt, Colin, because you're acting just like Colt. Oh, I got a burp. You got a burp?
Nope.
Nope. You don't got a burp? That's not my kind of boat. Never settle. That's something that I would probably never spend my money on. Because what do you do with that? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you, trash bag? Screen name trash bag. You asked me what's wrong with me. So, oh, she's got the knife. Malice, what's up? That's creepy. Why do you got a knife, Dolly?
It's just fake one.
That's just a fake one. That's Mason's toy.
See?
Oh. Oh, we went fishing for a little bit today. Didn't even have a fucking bite.
With my sister.
Yep, with Liana.
Yep, with my sister. Clap, clap, clap. With my sister. Clap, clap, clap.
8 more, Corey. The best thing you can do is post shorts. Whether they're stupid or not, just make some shorts of something and post the shorts. Shorts get you a lot of subs. Yeah, if anybody's in here who's not subscribed to Corey, go subscribe to Corey. But yeah, Corey, sub or shorts. Shorts are good. Shorts are good for getting subscribers. And they're good subscribers, usually. The ones that we're getting in lives aren't really. Most of them are just people who are just fingering the follow button. They won't come. You want subscribers that are going to come back and watch your stuff and keep watching. Every time you post something, they're going to come back and watch. Show them. Oh, it's just a little tornado, Miss Oakridge. It's just a little tornado. If a mod cuts his page address. There it is, right there. I can't pin it, though. Everybody go subscribe to that link right there. Now, Colt, the wind's coming from the fucking south. That's coming from Kansas. It's all them windy Kansas fuckers. There. That one I could pin if I quit fat fingering it. At least that one didn't screw up the fucking live this time. The only thing that sucks about a pinned message, nobody reads what's the pinned message. Nobody ever reads the pinned message. You think I can mount the badger? His feet and everything are there. I didn't leave any of his, he don't have any lips. No eyes, or the skin around his eyes is all cut out. If you can make it work, you probably could, but he's missing some essentials, I believe. Cowboy, what's up? Peyton, how's it going? Everybody go subscribe to that pinned comment. He needs just a few more subs to be able to go live. Hey, big boy, gay dollars make you holla? I don't think so. The fucker steal my $260 pair of Oakleys. Well, that sucks. I had somebody steal a pair of my expensive. They weren't Oakleys. I don't remember what they were.
I'm gonna go with.
They weren't cheap ones. They stole them off the dash of my pickup. You go inside? Okay, thank you. Love you. Be careful, don't scrape your foot again. Bye-bye now. 78. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bobby, what's up? Chicago team? Oh, I won't even say it. I won't even say it. Braden, what's up? Well, you're 45 now. You're getting to be 45, Oak. It's time. You got to put on some weight. River Rat. Braden, I'm doing pretty good. We're going to make our early night tonight. We're only going to be on about an hour. Wyatt! Cheers, bro! Ah. You're annoying me. Oh, Oak. Ooh. Did you hear that, Oak? Mrs. Oak's mad. Sleep on the couch. Ooh. You got to put you a bunk. For the shot. Whoa, we're going to do another shot. Oakridge, you're going to have to put you a fucking bunk out in the taxidermy shed. Don't move in with Oak. Don't move in with Colt. He likes that nut to butt stuff. Don't move in with Colt. I think he's got a tattoo on his ass that says nut to butt. Good, Wyatt. Good. I'm not gonna make her a long live tonight. Just about an hour. I'm tired, and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm tired. She says nut to butt all the time now. Well, that's because she wants you to nut in her butt. Maybe. Maybe that's it. Try it. Let's give it a shot. It's worth a try. Give her the old college try, Oak Ridge. Get it, Oak. Get it.
Dad. Mom said if Mason wants to sleep on the couch, you have to sleep on the couch.
If Mason wants to sleep on the couch, I have to sleep on the couch?
Yeah.
What the fuck's up with that?
Mom said.
That couch is killing my back.
Mom said.
Mason can sleep on the couch by himself.
Mason wants to sleep on the couch. You have to sleep on the couch.
Maybe I'll sleep in bed and you can sleep in the middle.
Mom's not gonna let me.
Mom's not gonna like that?
No, she's not gonna let me.
Why?
If you're not gonna lay on the couch, you're gonna lay, and me and Mason have to sleep upstairs.
Oh.
Our own bed.
So, what do you want me to do?
Sleep on the couch.
You want me to sleep on the couch so you can sleep in my spot in bed? Maybe if you give me a big hug, then I will.
Okay.
Oh, is that a big enough one? Oh, that's a big enough one. All right. Okay, fine.
I gotta go this way.
Don't knock this big bullet over. Lakin drew me a picture today. It looks like a bunch of scribbles. What is that, sis? What are all these?
Lightning.
Huh? Lightning?
Rain.
Lightning and rain?
Right.
Like the lightning that struck Grandma's tree?
I knew that
Ooh.
would happen today.
Lakin she's feeling better now. Yeah, lightning struck a tree right in front of my in-laws' house today. Blew all the fucking bark off the tree. Country living, what's up? They had a tornado down there. There's been a couple tornadoes in town around today. None went through here.
But I was scared.
You were scared? Dad ain't gonna let that tornado get you.
Read that to them.
Let's see if I can read it.
Potatoes, I cut off the Z and the W.
Come here and read it to me. Come here and read this. Read this to me.
I think you're a good cooker because you are the best cooker with steak and
Potatoes?
yeah.
Oh. I am the best cooker of steak and potatoes, she wrote on here.
Wait, this is fun. My hair's curly. My hair's curly.
Your hair's curly?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit.
Eh.
That's what we had for supper tonight. Steak and potatoes
Yep.
on the grill.
We get this part.
Philippines love USA. It was pretty fucking good, Bobby. It was pretty good. Stacy don't like my steaks. You like them, huh, sis? Mason ate a whole shitload of steak tonight. Drunkle. What'd that guy say? What'd that fucker say? I didn't even see it. Oh, my fucking chat filter's probably on again. Oh, weird. Look at that. It was. Well, he was never settled. He does have a point. Trans women are not women. Roogie. Steve, what's up? Now what are you drawing? It is the truth. He was not lying. Trans women aren't women. They are just boys who got dropped on their head too many times. Longhorn straight. Yep. Because everybody's out of Longhorn mint. Everybody. There ain't no more.
Too bad.
Good for you, Laura. What's that say?
Thank you.
They're out of Longhorn mint in Alabama? Jesus, maybe they quit making this shit. Then what am I going to chew? I'll have to stay on Longhorn straight. Longhorn is actually not bad at all. they were out of Longhorn one day at the Casey store. So I went back to a can of Grizzly. I couldn't chew a can of Grizzly. It was disgusting. Longhorn is better than Grizzly. Oh, this shit ain't even dry. Ain't dry at all. It's wetter than hell. You can about squeeze the juice out of it. I do like it's the flavor is better than what Grizzly. That can of Grizzly had. I chewed it because that's the only fucking thing I had to chew, but I didn't like it. It wasn't good. If I have to go back to something else, usually if I'm getting tired of my mint flavor, I'll get a can of Copenhagen Straight. Long cut. Telling you, critter, I buy this straight here in Kentucky by the tubes. You quit a year? I should quit too, Calvin. I've been chewing since I was fucking 14 years old. That's 30 years. I do not smoke, no. I have never in my life smoked a cigarette. I've never in my life smoked anything. But I chewed since I was 14. Lucy, what the fuck are you sniffing? Lay down. Lucy, lay down. Lay down. I came miles with a dip in my mouth. Everything I do, I got a dip in my mouth. Sometimes I even fucking fall asleep with one in. I need to quit. I know Longhorn is a little cheaper now, so I'm only spending about 25 or 30 bucks a week on it, but 25 or 30 bucks a week saved would be better. Chew's bad for your gums, I know. My bottom teeth, I about don't have any gums left. You taught public school with dip in my mouth? Huh. That's where I got started. One of my teachers. I caught him putting a dip in at his desk one day. And he goes, I'll give you a dip if you don't tell nobody. Well, I'm not going to say his name because he's a pretty damn good guy. He's old and retired now, but that was the first time I took a dip of chew. Don't ignore his comment. What are we talking about here? Hold on. Do I swallow? No, Rugi. Don't you always see me spitting? I ain't never swallowed. I ain't never swallowed. Outlaw? I've never heard of that. Rudy, I'm not a swallower like Colt. Open that up.
I can't.
It's expensive shit. Well, then I'm not chewing it. I ain't chewing it then. If Longhorn goes up to the same price of $7 a can as everything else, I'm not chewing no more. That's why I got away from Grizzly, because it went up to $7 a can. Now I'm catching on. I'm not. uh, I accidentally swallow something once in a while, and I can't do it. It gives me the fucking heartburn. I get the fucking hiccups. Okay. I love you.
Well, not unless you swallow bottle.
Yeah.
And milk.
Uh-huh.
Gatorade.
Hey, can you open that doggy door? If you can't, it's okay. Just shut the door. She'll be okay in here. Take it all the way out. And set it next to the door right there. There you go. Thank you. Swollen. Swollen. You quit because of your dentist? Oh. If I go to the dentist, I would get my fucking ass chewed. I know I would. How long have I been called daddy? 21 years. I'm not paying more than $7 a can for some ground up fucking grass. I ain't paying that much. Ralph, what's up, buddy? $14.50 for a pack of cigarettes? Jesus. Yeah, I would definitely be quitting. What do you two got going on? What do you women got going on right now? I'm lost. You didn't like $10 a roll, Longhorn? Well, I think it's a little more than that. I think it's like $4 and I think Longhorn is $4.35 a can or something like that. Your dentist is your uncle? Oh. I don't really have a normal regular dentist. If I need a tooth pulled, I just find out who's got an opening. I go in and get a tooth pulled. You're not skinning no coons? No, trapping season's over. Over till November. I won't have no critters to skin till November. I enjoy tearing them skins off myself, but season's over. So I gotta wait. It'll be back. Don't you worry. It'll be back. You want a Daniel Boone hat? I have a feeling these furs are not selling very fast. So I have a feeling if I don't learn how to make something with them, I'm going to be sitting on them. Because this next batch, I got a lot of raccoons. Yeah, well, that's I got to figure out how to make stuff with it. How the fuck did that happen? What's up, Amanda? Lola, Layla, that's a lot harder than it looks. I gotta buy it's a pretty expensive sewing machine. I have to get one of them first. And then I have to buy the patterns. And then I have to practice on a couple. But the sewing machine's expensive. The sewing machine for sewing fur is pretty pricey. Yeah, it's at least 24-hour wait. Because they gotta review your profile and all your shit. Lucy, get up there and lay down. Yeah, you're training Colin. Colin is getting bad advice. Colt, you're gonna ruin the kid. No, Colt, you're lying because Stacy absolutely never said that. Yours was 3 or 4 days. I think mine was something like that too, O. Henry, after I hit. Colin and Cole are best buds. Yeah, nut to butt. Nut to butt buds. What's up, acute? What is up? Saltwater, what's up? I'm on days this week, but I don't think I'm probably going to be live every night. Like tomorrow night, I might take a break. And go to bed. So I work Tuesday morning. Oh, yeah. We had some bad weather. There was tornadoes all over Nebraska today. They're not sleeping on my couch. They could pitch a fucking tent in the front yard. They'd be nut to butt in the tent. There ain't no nut to butt action going in on my couch. Right, Ma? Hunting and stuff. So you're not going nut to butt? No, Corey, I'm not. Right. Oh, Colt. You're not fucking offended. Jesus. Yeah, exactly, Colt. What Amanda said. If you can't take it, don't dish it out. Cole is getting, sounds like he's getting soft, Rugie. Sounds like he's getting soft. Poor guy. Everybody's picking on me, Mom. Speaking of dishing it out, shot. Son of a bitch. You push the lotion on the skin. He's sitting in his rocking chair in his underpants. Nothing else. Just mad. Cheers! Colt, you all right? You gonna be all right? You need a hug? Where's the wife at? Tell her you need a hug. Oh, this thing? That's a bottle of whiskey. I only bought it for the bottle. It's not that good of stuff. I mean, it ain't horrible, but it's not something I would go keep buying. That is it's called Full Bore. Peanut butter jalapeno whiskey. Peanut butter jalapeno. Full Bore. It's called. It is pretty cool. That's why I spent $30 on it just for the bottle. It's not bad. No, it's just painted glass. Would be a lot cooler if it was real brass. It's not that bad. You really can't taste the peanut butter though, but you can definitely taste the jalapeno in there. The jalapeno is pretty strong in there. I think they should have made it more just peanut butter. Peanut butter whiskey is good. Yeah. Only Screwball, you can taste the peanut butter. This one, you really can't taste much peanut butter. You taste the jalapeno. I don't remember if Stacy tried this one or not. I don't think she did. I just got the bottle out of the freezer for my thumbnail. I wasn't going to drink it. I just got the bottle out to take a cool picture. That's all. See you later, Amanda. I'm saving all my busted up brass. One day I will cast it. 10-pounder cannon. Well, that'd be cool. Or if I mix some screwball with it. That might take away some of the jalapeno and give it more peanut butter. I don't know. There's only one drink out of that bottle. School pickup time in New Zealand. Hunting and stuff. New Zealand. Who the hell paints the tractor red? Colt does. Colt paints his tractors all pink. Or I mean red. Oh. Try it out, Corey. It's not bad. But I think if I took too many shots of it, that jalapeno in there is going to give me heartburn. But it's not horrible. It's strong. It's only 70 proof. That would be kind of fun to make your own whiskey. That'd be kind of fun. So much red. Yeah, his garage looks pink, oh Henry. There's so much red to it, it looks pink. I know you can buy it still, but I got too many. I got too much other shit going on. Maybe when I retire, I'll start making my own whiskey. Is it storming there? No, I think it's done. It rained a little bit earlier. The wind picked up just a little bit, but at my house, we didn't get nothing bad. South of here, they did. There's been a couple tornadoes on the ground today, south of here. What's up, Will? Fuck, Corey, just light her up anywhere. Let her rip. Oh, look, it's the Mister of Coyotes. Yeah, we were watching him. Reed Timmer, whatever the fuck his name was in Nebraska today. And they found some good ones. Oh, Jared, that's too bad. Or Will, I mean, that's too bad. That's too bad. Working the cows. It's good for you, Will. Builds character. Shot. Man, That fucking couch is killing my back. My back's been sore all day. Cheers, Corey. Oh, the hell. Seen that too late, Corey. Seen that. I'm not in the mood for jalapeno. I don't want a heartburn before I go to bed. Strong divorce. I'm not divorced. Nachos and cheese curds. That black velvet is good. But no, I am not doing a shot of the peanut butter jalapeno tonight because I don't want it to accidentally give me heartburn before I gotta try to go to fucking sleep. Oh yeah, Colt. If I was gonna go longer tonight, I'd take one, but I'm only gonna go for about an hour, so I'm not taking one. Yeah, Frost, what's up, buddy? Exactly, Corey. Fuck the neighbors. Light her up. Light her up. Fuck them if they can't take a joke. Not too bad, Frost, for a Sunday. I'm tired for some reason. I don't know why. I'm really tired. You probably did, Colt, because I did not work today at all. It's Sunday. I did as little as possible. What's up, crappie man? I think our crappie spawn's about over here. I'm going to have to work a little harder for crappie now. Gonna have to work a little harder for him. We went out for about an hour today. Took the boat out. And I wasn't even seeing any schools or nothing on the fish finder, so I don't know. I think our spawn is about over. I've seen a couple guys catching a couple up on the rocks, but nothing like usual. So they're going to be back down in the deep water in the structure now. Yeah, I'm in northeast Nebraska. Northeast Nebraska here. And I don't know, it ain't been, I don't think the water is definitely not warm enough for what they're normally spawning at. Been magnet fishing? Not yet. Not yet. Southeast Nebraska mushroom and crappie season was a joke. Yeah, it's not. It ain't normal this year. It is not normal at all. Same thing for up here. There was nothing normal about it. Hey Shane, how you doing, brother? I cut my finger off today. cut your finger off, like completely off, Jeremy, or you just give her a good slicing? Like your finger's gone, like this, just gone. Gigi, what's up? I seen them. Trapper Jay's got a couple little farm ponds though that are pretty damn good fishing in. Well, we're gonna go on net or Steve. We're gonna go on trips. Just what that's what Stacy wants to do. Be involved in that. We were out today just trying to fish and take the boat out and make sure everything was running and working good. Oh, just some stitches. You'll be fine. It'll buff out. How would you feel if you sprayed? What are you spraying in my beard? What are you spraying? Yeah, just a little duct tape. No problem, Corey. No problem. Once you start, I say, post shorts. As many shorts as you can make. Even if you think it's stupid, it's probably the short that's going to take off. Yeah, Calvin, we had a few tornadoes go through today, through Nebraska. Take Stacy frog gigging. I don't think she'd like doing that either. I don't think she'd like doing that. At 43 right now. I'm going to start posting some of the dumb shit at work. Yeah, Corey, just post it. 15 to 20 seconds long is all you need. Don't make it much longer than that because people will just scroll right past. They won't watch the whole thing. But 15 to 20 seconds. And if you just post it, some of the dumbest shit I thought I posted got a lot of views. We can hunt frogs all year. Are we in the right area, Will, that we can do that? I know there's one area where you can only do it like you can't start till like August. Yeah, Corey, just record it. Post it. Just post it. You'll be surprised. Every fucking short you post, you might get 5 or 6 or 10 or 30 or 40 new subs. I didn't know that, Will. I don't really know any place where there's any big fucking bullfrogs, though, either. Yeah. See, O. Henry, don't delete them. Once you post it, don't ever delete it. If you post it, don't delete it. Because then YouTube's going to think you're fucking around. If you post it, don't ever delete it. Ringo, what is up, buddy? Mixer, because I'm a bitch. No, Jeremy, I absolutely know she would not do that. Back home from a month on the road. Ooh, a month? That would suck. I used to work on the road, but I was only gone Monday through Friday, and that sucked. Till I met this hot chick in Lincoln. Then it didn't suck so bad being on the road. Wash off the ticks. Shit. It's true. I hated working on the road. Then I met this fucking smoking hot chick in Lincoln, Nebraska. Then road work wasn't so bad no more. It hit 1,002? That's real hot. How are you still alive? I don't know what it was here today. It didn't get real hot today. It wasn't too bad. It was a real nice day. Just a little breezy. That's how it happened to you too, Ralph? Yeah, it's chilly out now, actually. If I walk outside, my nipples will get hard. And no, Colt, I'm not going to show you my nipples. No nip slip for you. Oh, I know you do, Rugi. Will I touch him at least? No. No. You weird fucks. What was that hand thing I did yesterday? What do you mean? What hand thing? Yeah, Jeremy, it gets pretty humid here too. Oh, Colt did it first. I'm not doing it again. Uh-uh. Because you fuckers are pretty quick on the screen recorder, going back and recording it. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Oh, she's already got it. Weird. I knew that was gonna fucking happen. I knew it. Sons of bitches. See, Cole, everybody's always picking on me. You need Colt, you have to go back to his live yesterday and watch and get it. He said he posted the live. Colt, did you post that live, you chicken shit? You slobbing that fucking paint stir stick yesterday. Did you post it? Go put it to public. Stacy needs it. Am I a Trump supporter? Yes. Since you're asking. PA, what's up? PA's lingering. Whiskey. Come on, Colt. You got to go put that to public. Stacy's going to make a good video. She's going to put two of them together to make one. Yeah, he was stroking it. I just about did the motion again, you cocksuckers. You about got me to do it. This new truck, what'd you get, Corey? My little Jeep's working pretty good for fishing. Except, yeah, honey, because Colt actually had the paint stick in his hand. About did it again. He had the paint stick in his hand, just going to town on it. Just really just letting her rip. Brother out with some gas money. Since you're a Trump supporter? No, I can't. Because guess what? Gas was still higher here when Biden was in office. You didn't send me no fucking money for gas, cocksucker. If you can't afford gas, walk. Now, I trap all my own stuff, Duo. I hunt and trap all my own stuff. Well, you had to be in Colt's live yesterday, and you had to be in my live last night when I demonstrated what Colt did with the paint stir stick. Do it with the pen. No! No, I ain't fucking doing it. I ain't doing it. It was in yesterday's live, Colt. If you just put the fucking live on public, we can find it. An unjust war? You do realize this fucking war has been going on for 47 years, right, JM? And we finally got a president with the balls to do something about it. Right? You know this? You know what would happen if Iran had fucking nuclear weapons? You probably wouldn't be sitting here typing this on my fucking live chat right now. Because you'd be fucking fried. I don't know how they get you banned. Duo, you got to make sure your live is classified as educational. Oh, I'm just telling this JM guy how it is. JM, if you don't like the war so much and you like Iran, why don't you go ahead and move your ass over there? You want me to help you pack? Colt, I put a like on all your videos, bud. Colt, you got to get that video for Stacy. Don't be fucking around with it either. Shane, I got a question. You can say you've been fishing all your life. I got one question. What the hell is a horned fish? A freshwater horned fish. Beats me, Jeremy. I got no idea. I don't think them fish are local around here. Oh, yeah. That's another good point, Duo. I do believe you need to be 16 years old now. If you don't look 16, YouTube might just be giving you the bando. Yeah, I see what kind of Toyota. Corey, I seen it. Them are nice little trucks. I like the older Toyotas. I'm not a real fan of the newer ones. What's up, Quack? The horny chub? Well, we do have those. You're 13? Well, Duo, that explains it. That explains it a lot. Once you turn 16, they won't do that no more. Say hi to my brother. Nope. Not saying it, Mallard. What's up, Goop? Yeah, if you keep your face off their Duo, they might. YouTube has a thing called facial recognition. Calvin, the only place we can really catch trout, we have a rainbow trout hatchery about a half an hour from here. If we go up around that area, we can catch them. But yeah, Duo, YouTube does use facial recognition. It's getting crazy. Crazy. What was your major in college? I didn't need to go to college. I make $150,000 a year without going to college. Why the hell would I want to spend the money to go to college? Probably to not use the degree that I went to college for in the first place. I've been making more since I graduated high school than all my classmates that went to college. Some of them are making more now because they're doctors and shit, but right out of high school and right after college, I was making more than most of they were. So I've been welding since I got out of high school. Colt, don't fucking worry, buddy. She's gonna embarrass us both because mine's gonna be right beside it. PA, the internet is becoming absolutely crazy. Welding causes cancer. So does being stupid, J.M. So you're going to get cancer long before me. If you don't know, pretty much everything causes cancer. I've been doing trees the last 2 nights. Go fishing tomorrow. Nice. Go catch some fish. Tattoos cause cancer too, yeah. I don't give a fuck. JM, you're barking up the wrong tree here, feller. Because I don't give a fuck. Don't be a bitch your whole life. So you're from Cali, got it. Yeah, he's deep state California. Bye. He is deep state California. Fellers. He gone for 300 seconds. Let's see if he comes back with anything better to say. Let's see if he's got something better to say when he comes back. Probably not. Because he sounds like a real fucking retard. Calvin, thanks for hanging out, buddy. Appreciate it. We're going to find out. Never settle. We're going to find out. You got your left nut? He won't? Well, I'll put my right one. So, all in all, he'll have a full set of nuts. 71 degrees out right now. It's not that here. It's chilly. I do believe I mentioned it already. I'm not going to talk about my nipples again because as soon as I did last time, everybody wanted to see them or wanted me to touch them. But stupid talking points. Yeah, most of these liberals are that way, hunting and stuff. It's all they got. Be the first set he ever had in his life. Cheers! I do like hot sauce. You're moving to Pennsylvania by the end of summer? I've never lived outside of Florida. Why are you leaving Florida? Show us that thing with the pen again. What thing with the pen? Never settle. It'll still take a while. Because as soon as you hit it, it's going to tell you you can't yet anyhow. You know. I do know. And I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. You fuckers can just keep trying and trying and trying. I ain't doing it. All right, Jeremy, you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Anybody in here not subscribed to Corey? Let's see it, Shane. Here, Colt. Quit being gay. They're trying to make me be gay, Rugi. They're trying to make me make gay gestures. No, well, you don't fucking need them. You don't need to see this. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be posted. Cole is probably trying to pick me up. I know. I know. Colt, don't worry. I told you. I did that last night and everybody fucking recorded it. I showed everybody what you did. I actually did the gesture and everybody recorded me too. Was it Friday night? I can't remember. It was either last night or Friday night. You ever had somebody sneak into your property and take traps from you? What for animal cruelty? They got dual. They really don't have no. It's legal. You're not doing anything illegal unless you're trapping out of season. You're not doing anything illegal. Go to court. Make the fuck. Let the judge laugh at them. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, okay, it was Friday night. Cannon, what's up? Oh! Well, the animal cruelty might go through the courts, never settle. Trapping out of season or trapping where you're not supposed to be season would be a DNR deal. But an animal cruelty deal, that might be something different. That might go through the county courts. That's what I say, PA. You don't fucking mess with my. If I catch you fucking with my traps, you're fucked. You're not gonna like the results of that. Allegedly. Yeah, if they're on their fucking property taking your traps, that's illegal. That's 100% illegal. Press charges back. Duo, press charges right back. Yep, you touch my traps. That's a good way to find out how good your fucking dental insurance is. You'll be swallowing teeth. Yeah, messing with traps is DNR. So Duo, you need to call your local game warden and tell him somebody stole your traps. Oh, fuck, we're past an hour. I lied. Yeah, hunter harassment is a much bigger fine. You are correct. I got my local game warden's phone number saved in my phone. Hi, Carrie, what's up? They will have summer teeth. Some are there, some are missing. Yes. Yep. Well, I don't have insurance on my traps, Steve, so that's not going to do no good. But you could tell the game warden they stole a whole shitload of them. Fuck the calling to shoot, shovel, and shut up. Well, Steve, that's different because then that's considered murder. Let them pay a big ass fine. Don't put yourself in fucking prison. Why was it terrible? Yeah, but there is a lot. It's real hard to get away with that anymore. Eventually, somebody's going to be looking for said person. I got cellular trail cameras on a lot of my sets too. Or at least in the spots where they be coming in and out. So I'll see who it was if some of my shit's messed with. Anyone can trip and hit their head. That's true. That is true. It's even worse when you trip and hit your head on a rock and then fall into a hog confinement. If you fall into a hog confinement, you're gone. There ain't nothing left. Well, they're probably not stealing traps because they trap. They're probably stealing traps because they're anti-trappers, Rugi. Do I know Vice Grip Garage? No, I've never heard of them. My favorite animal to skin? I like working on beaver. Beaver is my favorite, I think. Just because when you get them done and stretched out, skinned and fleshed and stretched out, they just look so nice. So I think I'm going to have to say beaver. Now, the critter that I'm the fastest at is raccoon. I can skin the fuck out of a raccoon. Yeah, that's the same thing here, Rue. You won't find my footholds. You can see my dog proofs. Or if you see where I'm setting them, my footholds, you might have a chance of finding them. But unless you know what you're looking for, you ain't going to find them. How's Lucy? Lucy's fine. Do I have any crazy animals I skinned? No, not really crazy. Just the normal everyday fucking critters we got running around here. We did try to go fishing today for a little bit. We didn't have no bites. It was awfully windy out there. And I had two little kids that were whining and crying and fighting. Exactly, PA. If you find my footholds, I have pictures of you. Did some noodling today. I wish we could do that. It's illegal here. I had, was it 3 years ago? 2 years, I think it was 3 years ago. I had a half a dozen DPs stolen, but that was my fault. I set them too close to the road. So they were in pretty visible sight from the road. Usually I try to stay far enough away from the road that you can't see them. But I couldn't pass up them trails that I had them set on because they were hot. I got a half a dozen traps stolen and 4 of them had catch circles. So there was 4 coons there too. 6 traps gone and 4 coons gone with it. Gun dog! I try to do that. Well, most of my shit, PA, is on private property. And I'm way back in there. And I got trail camera pictures of the guys that own the property. They're out checking cows or something, and they'll stop and do something stupid in front of my trail camera. But they don't mess with my traps. They're just checking cows. Well, that's different. Well, it's when a critter runs off with your trap, that's your own damn fault. What time of the bridges? You have a chain with anchors? Well, how do you get away with your trap then, Will? Fuck, he can't shoot him. He can't catch him. I used to have a raccoon as a pet. I used fucking wolf fang earth anchors on cable. Steel cable. I have never lost a trap to a coyote. I've had a couple raccoons somehow take the DP with them, but it was my fault. I did not have them tied off or anchored to a very solid spot. What's illegal? Pet? No, it's not, Will. All you gotta do is go to the game and parks to get this little permit. And I do believe raccoons in Nebraska is legal to have as a pet. There's certain animals that you can have as pets and certain animals you cannot. Nebraska, you cannot have a skunk as a pet. Look it up, Will. They got a list on the interwebs. Look up what wild animals can you have as pets in Nebraska legally. Yeah, gun dog. I've had a couple coons run off too and leave me a little present. Three-wheeler. I've had a couple beaver toes in my at the bottom of my drowning setups. By God, within a couple days, if I didn't catch a beaver missing a toe. Have I ever stuffed a cat? I got a bobcat mounted, yes. Shots. You got to have them fucking springs in your... I do not run shock springs. Never settle. I never have. That's just more money I have to spend. Yeah, every one of my trap has at least 2 swivels on it. 2 swivels minimum. Corey, you have a good night, buddy. Well, Will, how are they going to know where the fuck you got it from? Everybody drink. Shot! Corey, one more shot before you go to bed, you son of a bitch. It's my turn to call a shot. Yeah, hold on. Let's do this first. I've got a couple shoulder belts that got some real active coyote trails running down the middle of them. I set a lot of snares in there. I like to snare more when we get a little bit of snow. If we get a little bit of snow, this year we had 0 snow. I set 0 snares this year. See, I don't give my coyotes enough fucking room. My chain, that's all the longer chain I put on my traps. They ain't going to get much of a pull on that little spot. I got to put another S hook in here, J hook in here. But that's all the chain I have on my traps. 2 swivels. 10 inches of chain, not even. Where's my fucking tape measure at? Not even 10 inches of chain with 2 swivels. That's all the room they get to run. You don't want to give them room to jerk. That's the thing. That's what you don't need them springs. If they don't have no room to run, they don't need them shock springs because they don't get no momentum anyhow. They're not going to pull out. That's why I don't ever run rebar stakes, Rugi. I run 100% wolf fangs on everything. I've never tried the rounded ones, Gun Dog. I've only used those wolf fangs, like what you've seen me using. That's all I've ever used, those wolf fangs. So even if you only got this much chain, never settled, you got to figure out how to put a shock spring in there somewhere. I have never... Our soil around here is not good for just using rebar. I would lose a lot of traps if I used rebar. Unless I made the fucking rebar stakes 4 foot long and poke a Chinaman in the ass when I drove it in the ground. Yeah, see, that's another thing here, Rugi, too. Drags here would be bad. Where I trap, it's wide open. That fucking coyote could run for 2 miles before he gets tangled up in something. But Rugi, I like it when there's stay right there in that set. I don't care if I got a catch circle and I got to rework stuff a little bit, but all that extra smell, that piss, all that extra smell is right there then. Even more attractive. Yeah, until the ground freezes, gun dog, then that rebar's not so easy to get out. Oh, PA, that would suck. Yep, the best set is a reset. Right in the middle of the catch circle. I agree. Would I stuff my wife's cat that passed away? No. No, I would not. Drags are definitely my... Your what, Will? Drags are definitely your what? Well, when the ground's frozen, yeah, they're not easy. Wolf fangs aren't easy to get out. When it's not frozen, they're easy to get out. I just take my tile spade with me and I loosen the dirt up next to them. They pull right out. But when it's frozen, when the ground freezes, it sucks. Then I go back in the spring when it thaws out and get my earth anchors back, get my wolf fangs back. That's why I use them quick links on a lot of shit, because it's easy just to take my trap off, leave my anchor in the ground, and I can come back when the ground thaws out and get my anchors back. Or yeah, you can run your auger next to the cable too. But my auger, sometimes my fucking earth anchors go down and they curve a little. That's why I just take my tile spade and jump on it a little bit, wiggle it back and forth, and it pulls right out. No, it ain't bounced back much yet, crappie. Unless you're trapping mink. I got told to catch as many mink as I could possibly get this year. Mixed martial art, what's up? It's still not easy. Yeah, I made a puller. I got a puller to pull my earth anchors out. But it's easier to just take my tile spade and loosen it up a little bit. Then they pull right the hell out of there. Have I ever heard of a guy? Nope, never heard of him. This right here is exactly what mine. I got a swivel on the bottom of the trap. And then this one will get another J hook in it. And I got some chain somewhere, or I put my anchor right on there. So there's a swivel here and a swivel here. You've been seeing some big mink. Well, that is supposedly PA. That is what they are going to be after big next year's mink. Yeah, that's why I got that one there, Ruby. The one that's down here gets all fucking grass and shit all wrapped up, and it's usually bound up. But that one that's right under the trap, that one is always working. Every time I've walked up to it, that swivel is still working. Yeah, because they're closed. All the mink farms are getting shut down. So wild mink is going to go through the roof. It was already decent this year. And it says it's supposed to be better next year. My fur buyer said he was given $30 average for mink this year. $30 average for mink. And next year it's going to be better? Colleges sell carcasses. I don't think anybody around here will buy them. There you go, PA. Trap the shit out of them. Gun dog, they're all getting closed down. Well, there's a lot of them that are already closed down. Supposedly, I don't know what's going on with them. I don't really know. My fur buyer didn't really talk that much about it. He just said the mink farms are getting shut down. He goes, trap as many mink as you can possibly catch. Why close down? I do not know. Nationally, I don't know that either. I would imagine we don't have any mink farms in Nebraska, so I don't know which mink farms he'd be talking about. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if they're going to be getting shut down too, gun dog. I don't know. But all he said was the mink farms are getting shut down. Said there was a whole bunch of them that already shut down. Yeah, PA, that is a good point. That is a good point. Otters eat more fish than mink, but you catch the hell out of them too. Mink love muskrat. That's why I got some muskrat mink in the freezer. I'll be using muskrat meat for my mink sets. And some carp. I got to get me a few carp this summer. $230 is roughly a fraction of that in recent years. Bipartisan legislation such as the Mink Fires Act. Mink are badass. They're mean little bastards. The government's banning mink farms? Perfect. That's good. I love that. I love that. Let them ban the mink farms. That's better for me. That's actually really, really good for me and everybody else who traps. Give us something that's actually worth a bunch of money that we can chase. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Time is it? We might as well stay on for 2 hours now. 14 more minutes, 11 o'clock. It is kind of like a hog confinement, yes, but a lot of people eat pork. They don't really eat mink. That is, well, this is a long 1 hour, ain't it? I lost fucking track of time. We better have one more beer then. Hold on. Oh, my back. Stay. Lay down. Lay down. Last beer. They do, Rugi. I know. I got a couple buddies who have whose families run hog confinements. They got lots and lots of rules to follow. Exactly, Steve. I agree. I'm not going to complain a bit if they shut down every mink farm in the world. Only allowed to take $1. I think a mink will eat a fish if it's dead. I don't think a mink can actually, unless they're little minnows or something. Stop staring so hard. Your tits are out. You hear that, Rugi? Somebody's got their titties out. You farm hogs, but it's not regulated, not registered. Well, that ain't so bad then. With some of these big confinements, they got a lot of regulations they got to follow. That's what my fur buyer told me. He goes, mink and muskrats next year. Mink and muskrats. Because if they don't get enough mink to fill their quotas, they're going to substitute muskrat for the mink fur. So that's a good thing. I planned on chasing fucking muskrats next year. But now I'm going to be chasing mink too. I just got to find a good spot to catch a bunch of them. I know where there's a bunch of muskrats. I don't know where there's a bunch of mink. I'll find some. I'll find some. Yeah, I was catching muskrats this year and I wasn't even trying. Well, there towards the end, I did try to catch a few. This year, I'm going to try and catch a lot more. My goal is, it's not big for muskrats, but my goal is, I think I'm going to try and get 50 muskrats. That's what I decided, 50 muskrats. If I get more than that, fine. Mink are kind of solo, Will. They might travel in a pair. But most of the time, I think they're just solo. And I did catch 3 mink last year. 3 big ones. 3 big buck mink last year. One of them still in the freezer. Because I was thinking about getting him mounted. He's got a real nice big white patch on his belly. I like dirt trapping too, Rugi, but once in a while I got to get wet. I ain't going to catch beaver or otter if I don't get wet. We do have a few weasels around here. I have never caught one. I guess I've never tried for one either, but I've never caught one and I've never seen one. Yeah, I'll be well that spot where I caught him at was right off one of our big rivers. Back in the little slough where I'm going to be trapping a whole bunch of muskrats. Yeah, setting a 330. I love it. Okay, I got all mine. Well, my first otter was caught in a 330, and this year's otter was caught in a drowning rod with a Duke 650 on his leg. Maze, I don't really usually ever chase muskrats. This year I'm going to. This year I'm going to chase them. How many did I catch this year? I think I caught 10 muskrats last year. Well, this year I'm going to actually try for them. I've got a spot that's got it's a whole big area of swamp right off the river, and there's muskrat huts everywhere. I'm going to build me some colony traps. I got my roll of wire to make my colony traps. I got a whole shitload of 110 conibears. I just bought a dozen 160 conibears. Where I can set them. Well, you only need about 2 foot of water, never settle. If you catch them by the front foot, you only need about 2 foot of water. You gonna piss pound the coons? He said the coon prices were looking like they might be. Old Petska will. Old Greg told me that day when I was sitting in his pickup. When I met him this last time to sell my fur. He said the coon prices will look like they might be a little bit better next year, but he was really pushing me to go trap as many mink as I could get. No, 160 is going to be 160 is perfect, Steve. Because the rats I was catching were big. The rats I was catching, I caught them in 220s. So I bought just a little bit smaller than a 220. That's why I bought the 160s. They were big. Big old rats. I wish coons would hit that price again. The coons are so fucking overpopulated around here. When I was in high school, everybody went out and hunted coons. Everybody did. Every weekend we were out hunting coons. Now they don't even pay for your gas, so none of the high school kids want to even go hunt coons no more. Where do I like catching coons the most? What do you mean? Outside. In the trees. That is sad, Ralph. It is sad. None of the kids they don't even get their gas money back from hunting coons, so they don't even go. There's really nobody around here really has dogs. I'd tell you how we used to hunt them, but I can't. We use lights. I used to make a lot of money in high school hunting coons in the wintertime. When we were getting $25 for a a 2X coon, you'd get $25 on the carcass. That was good money. They call, yeah, I'm checking cows, Will. We're checking cows, officer. We got a calf out somewhere. We're looking for him. Because it very well could have been true, because all my buddies' families raise cattle in the trees. Well, I looked on the ground too, because a lot of time the coons are on the ground. I could help it once in a while. My light went up in the trees. Never settle. You can't shine for coons out of the vehicle. You can't shine for coons out of the window of the vehicle. Oh, Aaron, I trap coyotes every year. Every year I trap coyotes. You would never climb a tree to set a trap. I wouldn't. I don't think I would either. I don't think I would either. I would just set a trap at the bottom of the tree so when the coon came down, I could catch him on the ground. I have climbed a tree a few times to get a coon out of a hole that I shot, and he went in a hole and died. Or he fell out of a tree and he found the crotch of a tree and wedged right in the fucking crotch of the tree. So I had to climb a tree to get the damn coon down. Oh, that sucks sometimes. That's why I bought a pair of them. What are they called? Gaffs? Like the utility linemen wear? I had a pair of them in my truck all the time. Just for if I happen to have to climb a tree to get a coon out. Yep, big cornfields. If you got a cornfield with some shelter belts running down, well, it's now all the farmers are taking all the fucking shelter belts out. But if you got a shelter belt down the middle of a cornfield, that was coon heaven. Well, I know you do, Will, but some of these high school kids, they want to do it. They're not going to do it if they don't get something back out of it. You had a pair too, Ralph. Them actually, I think I bought them from a guy who retired from utility line. I think I gave him $20 for them. And I used them a lot. I definitely made my money back on them things. Definitely made my money back. I'm looking for a good machinist. Oh boy, that's not me, Rugi. I don't have the equipment. What do you need made? PA, I got one of them lights on a hard hat. Actually, my hard hat that I wear now has a pretty fancy fucking Milwaukee light on it with rechargeable batteries. And that little son of a bitch is bright. Actually, one of them lights is right here. That little son of a bitch is like a spotlight. And it's rechargeable. I got spare batteries, so you can change the batteries in them. Take the batteries out. Well, these fucking lights are nice. I got flood and I got spot. And that spotlight option on there shines a long, for that little light, that subbit shines a long fucking ways. That's nice. I still use it for that purpose. I got a couple lights like that. Them are the same lights we use at work. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to look them up and I'm going to buy some for home. And by God, they're nice. Right on the hat brim, huh? Well, that one I just put on, like, I'll take my sunglasses off, and I'll put that fucker on here, and it'll sit right there. And that thing, I can move that. It works perfect. Ever beat up the Walters up there? Walters. I'm going to have to get red lights for thermal headlights to make it much easier. Need to get the laser. What do you need red lights for, Will? Ever beat up the Walters up there? Walleye. That makes more sense. I'm like, Walters, I know some Walters. I never beat them up, though. I'll be chasing, as soon as I know the crappie are done here, I'm going to be chasing walleyes here pretty quick. I don't think this one has the red option. Nope, it does not. No red option. It's got a few other ones. Well, that fucker there's bright too. Oh, hi. Sorry.
What happened for just being live an hour?
Well, I got lost track of time.
Oh, good night.
You walk in with a red light. Well, it doesn't really make no difference what color light you have, Will. Or never settle. They don't really, it doesn't bother them much. I found that out. It doesn't really make no difference what color light you got. 11:02. Fuck! My beer's about gone anyhow. We're heading in. We're heading in, boys and girls. Put my whiskey in the freezer. Yeah, I'm gonna go warm up the couch with Mason. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Even though we went an hour longer than I planned. We'll see you guys. I don't know. Tomorrow night, I'm taking the night off, I think. I'm going to just relax and go to sleep. Oh, she's not pissed. Tomorrow night, I will not be live. We're just going to say that right now. No live tomorrow night. we'll see about Tuesday. We'll see how I feel. I gotta go back to work Tuesday, so that fucking sucks. Anyways, I'm getting out of here. We'll see you guys later. Oh, she's always watching, PA. She's always watching. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. We will see you guys later. There you go, cute. You go live tomorrow. I'll watch you. We'll see you guys later.